Hey, hopefully you guys have watched my other videos of me singing. If you've not, it's cool too. This is my last video for today, because, like, I don't want to post, like, a bunch of people like, oh my god, she's posting a bunch, why is she doing that? That's so weird. Yeah, I have no social life. I think it's the most I post in one day. But, you know, I've been on here for a while now, so it's fine, I guess. Anyways, I just like to say that this is actually something that happened about 2 weeks or a week ago. Anyways, some of you know that I was with this guy for a few months in the summer, and he was really sweet, you know, really nice, and he paid for everything, and it was sweet, but my parents didn't like him, so I had to break up with him. It's okay, I mean, you lose some, you win some. Besides, he was my first boyfriend, so... Anyways, so my cousin had come over his spring break on a Thursday, and my brother was just ending his, and so, you know, he comes to me, and so he's like, so, how is... insert name here. I'm like, oh, we're just friends now. He's like, really? Oh my god, why that happened? What happened? I'm like, my parents are like, he's like, oh, really? And I'm like, yes. And he was just like, oh, okay. What was he supposed to say, right? Like, it wasn't a bad thing anyway, you know, because we're still friends. Then, he's like, anyways, did you have another one? I said, well, yeah, I did. After him, which was like 4 or 5 months after him. And then he's like, well, what happened to him? And I'm like, well, he cheated on me. And he's like, who is this guy? You know, a little totally old. He's like, who's this guy? I was so calm. I'm like, no, you know, it's over, it's done with. And so I explained to him the whole situation, because this is what I don't get. Now that I think about it, I laugh it, and I was so confused when it happened. Alright, I don't know which age group is watching, that's why I'm going to be very careful about what I say. And, frankly, I don't care if he sees this, because, like, I'm not using his name or anything, and I'm pretty sure half people don't know who I'm talking about. And if you guys do, the relationship status is gone, and it's hidden. And if you don't, like, and if you want to know, I mean, you can ask, but I doubt you guys are going to ask, because, honestly, I don't want to get into bad relations with him, like, frankly, like, right now, I don't even know if he still wants to be friends or not, but this is the guy who came crawling back, because they all come crawling back to me. I mean, come on, you're not going to anyone better than me? I'm just kidding, but they really all do come crawling back, probably because only after one thing. So basically, what happened is, he was sweet, he was nice, and he was in Singapore, comes back, and he starts acting really weird, saying, oh, hey, I'm so sorry I responded late, I've just been busy with, like, looking for a job, you know, in school, I'm so sorry. I'm like, okay, it's okay, you know. So, I give him space. Meaning, I don't text him like I usually do in the morning, and then, one night, he texts me. He's like, what's up? You haven't been texting me. And I'm like, well, obviously you've been busy. And he's like, alright, well, can we talk? It was night. And I'm like, you wanna break up? Now, usually when I say, he's like, no, baby, I love you, and I'm just like, okay, I mean, Yeah, okay, like, honestly, someone once told me not to tell a person you love them back unless you really do, because, it seemed like you really did. I mean, it really seemed like it. I should have known better. So far, I haven't told anybody I love them back except my first boyfriend, because honestly, my parents knew about him, and this guy my friends didn't know about, and he didn't even tell his parents about me, and I didn't even tell my parents about him either, but I mean, he didn't bring me up, only to his friends or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, I'm like, you want to break up? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, your choice. And then he's like, obviously it's not gonna go anywhere, and besides, you deserve someone better than me. That's when I was like, wait, what? Like, is this seriously happening right now? You're seriously telling me something that you did? And he's like, I was in Singapore and I had lots of fun with this girl in Singapore. Fun defines fun as in fun. I was like, whoa, you what? Like, honestly, I didn't cry, number one, because honestly, he's the first guy that cheated on me. I mean, usually most girls would cry, but honestly, to be honest, since he was acting stupid and weird in the past few weeks, I was gonna break up with him anyway. So I was like, okay, he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, whatever, okay. He's like, so, that was that. And I don't even know if he said he wanted to be friends or not. I don't remember that part. So I was like, okay, so then I get in contact with his best friend. I didn't contact his best friend. His best friend contacted me. He's like, hey, how's it going? And so we meet up one time, and we're just talking. He has a girlfriend anyway. Again, I don't know if he's telling the truth or not about that. So we start talking, and he's like, yeah, you know, I was with him in Singapore, and I find out that, no, he didn't have fun with her. All he did was make out with her and just kiss her. Just kiss her. And I was like, bro, why did he tell me he did something worse? And so, apparently he wants to meet. And so I meet up with him and his best friend. His best friend goes into the store. Because we made fun of the store, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I really want you back. Let's start over. I take a lot of things from people. Like, fine, because I forgive him. I mean, he made out, it wasn't that bad as I thought it would be. But basically he's like, we should, I'm like, yeah, we should break up, because honestly, I'm like, well, if you haven't made out with her, he's like, do you have to bring that thing up again? I'm like, yes, I do. But since he's from a different country, he really doesn't know how to use certain words. Like, for instance, instead of saying, bring it up again, do you have to bring that thing around again? I mean, honestly, like, who says that? Anyways, I'm just like, okay, and then he's like, let's put the past behind us, let's be friends. And he wanted to meet up, but he's like, oh no, sorry, I can't. Like, he wanted to meet, yeah, he tells me let's meet there and then at that time. And I'm just like, okay, but his cousin's in the hospital. Honestly, if you want to meet up, make sure you're free, because the past couple times we wanted to meet up and you weren't free. So take a bow is, I'm said that wasn't dedicated to anybody, but kind of dedicated to this person, but not complete. A small section of it is. Anyways. And then, back to my cousin. He calls him, leaves him a message, and then he's like, he calls back, and my cousin's like, he calls my cousin so back, and he's like, hello? And then I was like, hi, you called me? Who is this? And he's like, oh my god! Didi, which means sister in Hindi. I mean, I'm basically his sister because I'm the only girl who's his first cousin. And, all his other first cousins are boys, I'm the oldest, so he has to call me that. And he's like, Didi, he called me back, what do I do? And I'm like, it's okay. He's like, I should block his number. And so he's like doing something with his phone or whatever. And then I get a message on Facebook. He's like, hey. I'm like, hey. He's like, did someone in your family call me? I'm like, no. Yeah, I lied. He's like, oh, cause like there's this girl who called me who says that she knows you and she like knows what happened. I'm like, no, bro. He's like, oh, are you sure? He's like, I just really want to get to the bottom of it. I just don't know what it is. I'm like, okay, let me check my phone. After 5-10 minutes, I'm like, oh yeah, it's just my cousin. And by the way, it was a little boy. He was 12. He's like, really? A boy? Whoa, he sounds like a girl. So terrible. Now, puberty, maybe? I wasn't reached it yet. So this video was just about a boy time ago, and remember, if you have your cousin's call, you might want to have the little cousin's call. I didn't even tell him to call, he's just like, give me his number. Anyways, enough about me. I'm sure you guys have other breakup stories. If you want me to share them, if you want to be anonymous, do that too. Let me know. Anyways, I hope this title catches your guys' attention. This is me with glasses. XOXO. I was doing homework and then I got bored. Anyways, homework's not due before class starts, but it's great school. And I really, really want to go to LA, but the school in LA does not have on-campus housing, but it has apartments that are walking distance. Anyways, if you want me to bring anything up in any of my videos, let me know. Yeah. Anyways, this is my last video for today, and this is Trisha signing off. Keep watching.